Aries, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. And be sure and follow on both my YouTube and TikTok account. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can reach more people with my messages. I also give away free tarot readings. If you're interested, you can go to my website and scroll all the way to the bottom and sign up for my newsletter. That will enter you into the drawing. I will notify you by that email, so make sure it's an email that you check regularly so that I can notify you via that email. And if you follow on both platforms, just let me know, and I can enter you into the drawing twice. That way you have 2 opportunities to win. So, and check out my website while you're there if you're interested in any of my services, or it's just really interactive, and there's some free downloads too. So check it out while you're over there. But I'm going to pull for your energy, your person's energy, and then the energy of the relationship. And then I did bring out a couple of oracle decks as well to get the energies, maybe some additional messages that Spirit wants to give us. So in your energy, we have the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Moon. In your person's energy, we have the Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the High Priestess. And the overall energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Underneath, we have the Ace of Swords. I love that. Awesome. Okay, so we also have this Queen of Wands, which I feel like is your energy, and then the Ace of Cups. I don't normally take this many off the bottom, but Spirit's like, take them, take them, take them. Good Lord. Okay, lots of major arcana too, so it's kind of a big deal here. So, okay, let's get into this because this is a lot. So on the bottom, I always take the bottom card because it's kind of like the underlying energy of the reading. This is the Ace of Swords. So this is about truth and clarity. I feel like there's some clarity coming in here. One or both of you are getting some clarity. So yeah, that's what that Ace of Swords is. And then we had, so this is your energy. Like, you're just sitting over here in your power. Queen of Wands is very ambitious, very charismatic. She is a leader. She's very creative energy as well. And then we have the Ace of Cups here, which is like a new love offer. It's also about creativity. So this could be just like a new emotional offer. And then I feel like the Star is, oh my gosh. And then we have the Empress. Good Lord. So the Empress is very, it's about growth and abundance. The Star is like a wish fulfillment. And then we have the Temperance, which is, so Temperance is about balance, and it's about patience and calm, but it's also about like alchemizing. And so is the Star, like healing, alchemizing. So I definitely feel like you guys, one or both of you have been through something here, but you're coming out of it. That's a lot of major arcana and 2 aces. So kind of a big deal, kind of a big time for you, Aries, you and your person. So let's get into the tarot here, the reading. In your energy, we have the Chariot, which is forward momentum, movement, things moving forward. We have the Knight of Cups, which is a love offer. It could also be an apology. So maybe one or both of you owe the other person an apology. We do have the Truth here too. So maybe some truth came out and one or both of you owes the other an apology. And then we have the Moon here, which is about things coming to light. Again, with that Truth card. So, but I definitely feel like there's forward movement in love here, in this love offer. And maybe, they haven't told you how they felt about you. And that's what's coming to light is, or maybe that's what you want to happen because this is your energy. So, but I feel like you want to move forward with this love. And this could also be about like your intuition, dreams. You could be having dreams about this person, or it could just be about you trusting your intuition about moving forward with this person. So in their energy, we have the Ace of Wands, which is like new passionate beginning. And then we have the Tower. So I feel like they have definitely been through a Tower moment, but they want this new passionate beginning. We had the Tower, and then we have the High Priestess. So, which again is about like secrets, it's like higher knowledge, but it's also about intuition again. So I feel like they've Maybe the Tower moment was them realizing, trusting their intuition, but also realizing, you know, their feelings for you, or, you know, you guys could have some kind of, with the Empress, or sorry, the High Priestess, not Empress. The Empress is over here. But with the High Priestess and the Moon, that's about like sacred knowledge or hidden knowledge, things coming to light type of energy. So maybe you offered this person, you trusted your intuition, you offered them love, and it kind of caused a Tower moment for them, but in a good way. I don't see this Tower as a negative. But I generally don't see the Tower as a negative, because it, you know, it may break things down, but that's in order to move forward. So the overall energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Swords. So pages are a newer energy, but this is also about messages. It is also about like communication, receiving communication. So I feel like you could be receiving communication soon about this relationship. We have the Ten of Swords, which is like the end of a painful cycle here. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something. So maybe that's what that Tower moment was for them. Maybe they were, you know, ending painful cycles and moving on from something else. Let's see. But this is definitely, I feel like, yeah, things are kind of ending. And that could be, for them, you know, they could be ending another relationship. They could be ending a job, whatever it is. Again, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. But, and this could also be, you know, I feel like this is just, they want this new passionate beginning after a Tower moment. And they're kind of going with their intuition here. Let's get into it. What do they not see coming, Spirit? What does Aries not see coming? Seven of Cups. Okay, so we had the Seven of Cups, which is about options. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is about moving on. So you have options. You're moving on. And then we have the Strength card. And the Strength is about, you know, it's not just physical strength. It's about like emotional, spiritual strength as well. And it's also about persevering and just pushing through things and moving on to calmer waters. So this is also like, you know, having choices. You're not stuck here. Like, you have options to move to calmer waters, and you just got to trust your strength here. Interesting. I'm also getting that this could be completely flipped around. Maybe you want to move forward with a love offer after some truth came to light, and it caused a Tower moment for this person. Whether that's, you know, you wanting to move on with someone else or with them. But there's definitely some moving on here, because we got the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups here. So give me an Ace or a Major Arcana if they are moving on with this person. Spirit, Ace or Major Arcana. Okay, Knight of Wands. So you're moving on without this person. Maybe that's what caused their Tower moment. You know, maybe they were just in it for the passion and this wasn't a love for them. And you're communicating that you're ending this painful cycle and that you're moving on. Because you have options and you can move to calmer waters here. So take that how it resonates. This could go either way. It is a general reading, so maybe you're wanting this new opportunity in love, and you're kind of standing in your power and standing up to this person. Maybe for them, this wasn't actual love. Maybe for them, this was more just, you know, the passion. So what does Aries need to focus on, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, this could just be, you're taking that option to move to calmer waters and stepping into your Queen of Wands energy and just moving on. Yeah, so you had this. Did we get another card? Sorry. I'm like so focused on that. It just totally did like a complete flip on me. Because up here, it's like you wanted to move forward with this love offer. But I feel like with this Ace of Swords, like the truth came out about something with this person. And you caused a tower moment for this person. Yeah, so your advice from Spirit is to remain emotionally balanced. So the King of Cups it's a water sign, but it doesn't mean you're dealing with a water sign. This is just like, he's the feminine, masculine energy, not gender, just energy. We all have masculine and feminine. So he is very compassionate, very empathic, and he is very emotionally balanced. So, you know, and you are carrying these burdens, but you need to lay these burdens down, especially if there was some truth that came to light in this. You need to focus on yourself, balance your emotions, lay down these burdens, and make this decision because you're keeping yourself stuck. Wow, that completely turned in the way opposite direction than I was thinking that was going. But, I mean, I feel like you're just, you know, the underneath cards were all about you kind of stepping into your power. Maybe that's why they had me take so many, because this is a big deal when you walk away from a relationship. And this doesn't even have to be like a marriage. It can just be a person you were dating, but you realized that they were, you know, this wasn't love, that they were in it just for the passion aspect and they didn't really love you. But I feel like you're definitely stepping into your power here, going towards love and your own emotional fulfillment. Maybe you're filling your own cup here. And, you know, this is a very abundant time for you. This Empress, this star, this healing, this calm, integrating this energy and stepping into your power here. You've got options and you're moving on. I love this for you. You're balancing. Wow. Okay, well, that turned completely in a different direction. I was going one way with it, and Spirit was like, no. They're moving on without this person. So, all right, Aries, good for you. Way to step up. It's not an easy thing to do. It's a very difficult thing to do, to walk away from a relationship. What else do you have for Aries, Spirit? Okay, so we have reunion, soul ties. So, yeah, this was definitely a soul tie for you. You know, I feel like every relationship we have is a soul tie. And whether that's a, you know, person that stays in your life or not, they definitely come in to teach you lessons. And then we have third eye, clarity. Yeah, with that Ace of Swords there, definitely. You've gotten some clarity. And then we have truth and expression. So this could be, you know, you spoke your truth to this person and it caused the tower moment, or, you know, you found out some truth here. So either way, the truth came out, because that's what that moon is. Because, yeah, like this tower moment was caused after secrets here. They were keeping secrets. Interesting. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have earth energy here. Doesn't have to be. You could have earth placements in your chart as well. Dreams, divine guidance. So, you know, maybe you had some dreams about this person. A lot of times we don't want to trust our intuition. We don't want to see things. It's really hard, you know? It's not an easy thing to do. Lessons. No going back. Karmic lesson learned. So this could have been a karmic soul tie for you. Yeah. Wow. You're definitely going through it, Aries. But, you know, it's good to end things on this note and kind of just move into, because you have options. I mean, you're never stuck anywhere. And this could have been, you know, just like a really hard, painful thing for you to have to do. And it's not easy, but you're going to get through it. I mean, you're stepping up into your power. You're a freaking Aries. You know, you're a fire sign. You're going to come back from this. So All right, Aries, I hope that helps, and hopefully it could bring you some clarity. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.